Hello, my name is Tanner Speck. It is 8/4/2024, and this is my FTT 122 week 3 assignment. We're going to start off with the differences of explosives and propellants. I'll start off with an example of an explosive, which is black powder, which is considered a low explosive. An example of a propellant would be a smokeless powder. And smokeless powder, the pressure with smokeless powder can be manipulated depending on the design of the cartridge. So it could have more or less pressure considering the design, where black powder burns at the same rate despite the environment or design. And going into number 2, and should the firearms industry move away from current propellants? My answer would be yes, because I wrote down the firearms industry has been evolving since it started. When we were using flint knocks, we couldn't have imagined the state of firearms now. With the research of chemical propellants, I feel the sky is the limit, and we can reach new heights, or more accurately, new distances. You know. Here we go. Part 3 of my assignment. Here we go. Adjust this camera here. Ooh. Starting off with boxer propellants. Boxer primers, excuse me. So with a boxer primer, there's one flash hole right in the middle here. And the boxer primer itself has the anvil inside the primer. And there's also a vent in the primer lined up with the hole. So when the primer is, when the anvil is activated inside the primer, it is all sent through this hole, one hole. So it's very concentrated into the one hole. And this is a Berdan primer. There's 2 flash holes on either side with an anvil inside the cartridge casing and inside the primer itself with the 2 holes. And there's 2 vent holes inside the primer. So when it's activated, it's dispersed through these 2 holes, so it's less concentrated as the boxer primer. Is more spread out and diffused. And here is a battery cup, which is primarily used in like shotguns, and it's very similar to a boxer primer, except this has a flash hole here, but the flash hole is kind of inside. It's on the top of the primer cup, so the flash hole is part of the primer, but it works the same way as the boxer primer, and the vent inside the primer acts as a flash hole. All right.